everybody. I'm just traipsing around the neighborhood. I walk down the road a piece, couple of different roads, watching butterflies and stuff. You would be amazed how many people throw their trash out in the country. It's disgusting. Next time I bring a garbage bag and my grabber. But anywho, here I am on a property next door to us, and the school owned this lot, but they sold it to a neighbor's son. He's in the military, so he hasn't built on it yet. Oh, there's a butterfly out yonder. And even though I don't hunt on this property anymore, I do occasionally walk on it and check things out and make sure nobody else has been messing with it. And it's a nice piece of property, connects to ours. Right in front of you, that tree line separates our property from this lot. Come here, Monarch. There you go. Ooh, getting dizzy watching that, baby. Anywho, this is the little meadow in between. And things, I did not go out here last summer. Oh, yeah, it's really grown up. I walked right past it. I passed one foundation already. I took photos, but I didn't take video. But over here is another foundation where there used to be a farmhouse. It's grown up a lot. You can't even see it anymore until you get up into it. But as you can see, there's a rock wall down in there. And there's a bunch of junk. People started using it as a dump, like in the 60s and 70s. And I've already been through it plenty of times. What's laying there broken is just what broke over time. But anyway, I pulled out some really cool, ooh, look at, really cool Fresca bottles and root beer bottles, things like that. And I cleaned them up and just put them in the hutch. Shows people, you know, how life used to be. But look at here. Several butterflies in the flowering milkweeds. There's one I scared up. I love butterflies. That's not a monarch. They do like the flowering ends of the milkweeds, but the monarchs actually lay their eggs on the milkweed plants. And when the caterpillars are born from the eggs, that's what they eat, is the milkweed. If you cut down the milkweeds, they don't have anything to eat. Occasionally, I'll flip over leaves and look for eggs. I did see some eggs on one of the milkweed plants at my mom and dad's. Just on the other side of this wild lilac bush is our road. Up yonder, I want to see if I can get back on our property. I'm going to have to go through the berry bushes. I cut some of them down that lined our 2-track because I didn't want Rosie to get hurt when she would go by in her little truck on the 2-track. But yeah, you can see all these briars have grown up. Before the neighbor's son bought the property, my husband used to use this area right here to cut firewood, so that's why there's a bunch of cut stuff and the occasional barrel that he forgot to pick up. But I'll get that. But right here, yeah, I'm standing in it. Right here is the fire pit that we built. You can't see it because all the brush on there, but there's circular cement pieces and everything where we would have the occasional fire. But yeah, after the school sold the property, we quit doing that out of respect. And I'm sure they wouldn't mind if we did it, but we just, you know, put one on our property instead. So here comes the briars. Ooh, don't fall, Teresa. You can see the fallen ones there I cut down with my kukri. Yeah, so okay, here's the 2-track. We own approximately 15-20 feet off this 2-track, but the rest of it's ours. And there's the hunting dogs back there, the bear dogs. Back there is where I go back to do my exploring and my target shooting. Back in here is where I feed the birdies. Yeah, they've been naughty lately. Oh, there's a mourning dove. I put out fresh orange slices and pear slices for the orioles and for the butterflies. And of course the ants and the chipmunks, they help themselves too. So yeah, what else can we talk about today? I am bored out of my gourd is what's going on here. In this heat, there's not anything you can do out here in the country but walk, right? So I throw a thing of water in my backpack and I just get out and walk. And when it gets too hot, I just stand or sit in the shade and all that good stuff. Yeah. Okay, so there's the old driveway. There's my Jeep. There's our road. And neighbors. There's my buddy Carl. Love you, buddy. Carl the cat, 2020. That's my new cat tree. Our other cats from the past were buried under this pine tree, rot chair. But as you can see, the grass is rooted in quite firmly and new trees growing up, so that's no longer viable. So we put Carl over there, and it's a really good spot, and he's close to home. I don't want you looking at my trashy house. Yeah. So anywho, that's that. Each time I walk, I saw a ton of butterflies, plenty of deer flies and stinkers. Oh, my husband, he's on a squirrel war. They're tearing our house apart on the end and took the insulation out of my bedroom wall. So he's been on a war with the squirrels. I mean, they're just wreaking havoc in our house. The red squirrels. The other kinds aren't destructive. It's the red ones. That's a giant milkweed, but don't have any blooms on it. I've got some fruit over here by some milkweeds. Our yard looks horrible because I won't let David mow it because of the milkweeds. As you can see, got lots of milkweeds here for the butterflies, but yeah, the yard looks terrible because of that. And I put some stuff out for the butterflies, but as you can see, the ants are having a picnic. But most of them are hanging in spots where the ants can't get them. The heat's been super duper bad, so I had to move my morning glories. But these flowers are surviving. And that one right there looks gnarly, but it comes back to life. It'll rest and then come back to life. That one took forever, and it's ever going to bloom, but it did. Those little purple jobbies are drying up. This is my English lavender. I put one on each side of the steps. Poor things. They're getting dry. I watered them. And then I moved my morning glories over here. And I know it looks redneck, but I don't care. I am a redneck. But yeah, rewind. As you can see, the sun's gotten to them. So I soaked the ground really well. And then I'd give them a light sprinkle when it was cloudier earlier. And so hopefully they'll make it. Morning glories remind me of my grandma and Grandpa Gray. Grandpa grew them for my grandma every year out by the barn. There was lattice up there, and they always had beautiful morning glories. So I bought those this year and planted them in memory of my grandparents. They were like a second set of parents to me, and I miss them so much. Grandpa passed away in 2001, in March of 2001, and Grandma in June of 2013. She was 94. She was blind and had dementia. Grandpa had dementia and cancer. But yeah, they lived good long lives, good people, raised their kids right. They were great examples for us grandkids, and everybody wanted to go to Grandma and Grandpa's house. Even my friends did, and my friends' kids, when we got older, everybody wanted to go. Anywho, here I am in the shade, taking a break. I know my little flag's down again. I don't know why that one always falls down. This one here, no problem. Okay, now this one over here always falls down. I don't know if the ground is harder or what. Let's see if I can get that put back up. Let's try a different spot. Oh, the stick's broke. That might be part of it. Here's some soft sand. I'll stick it in there. Good enough. All right. Anywho, I guess I'll go in and cool off for a while, and I don't know what I'll do. Probably sip on a soda and watch a little bit of TV while I'm cooling off, and maybe I'll paint. Maybe I'll just watch some YouTube videos. I don't know. I'm bored. I want Rosie and Nicole to come over, and so we can do something sometime, but we're gonna hopefully hit the beach on Monday if it's not too hot. It's too hot to go this week, so we're gonna try for Monday. Me and the girls. Anywho, let's get my kookery. Had it sitting here in the Jeep. I got it in a small rifle case, but my kookery is actually inside. And my brother Andy gave it to me. He sharpens it for me too. I need to get it sharpened again. But it's real good for cutting down brush, and we got a lot of it here around the yard and stuff. So anywho, I'm going to bid you adieu. I'm going to sign off and go get cool off in yonder house. Alrighty? Love you guys. I'll leave you with the hum of the air conditioner and the chirping of the birds. Peace out. Bye-bye.